Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brandon, and welcome to the Fae 5.5 year anniversary. We are celebrating with a Hero Fest and several free summons on revival banners. So we've got a lot of free summons to look forward to. And starting things off, we have the Hero Fest with 10 free summon tickets, in addition to our normal free summon. Gotta say, not the most exciting Hero Fest we've ever had. I think Fjorm and Leguiarn are good because they're Ascendants, though probably not the Ascendants I would have picked personally. But I think even among non-Ascendant units, there were better options than Moosebell or Niffle. I don't know. It's still a solid Hero Fest, just because these are new units with fairly strong stats and everything, but I just feel like for the time, it's not the best Hero Fest we've ever had compared to some other ones. And these are modern units, so they are still very solid. But the fodder, not the most enticing, although Moosebell does have Dragon Wall, which I would love for Garen. Niffle's got lull attack speed, which is always usable. Fjorm, I think, is the most meta unit on the banner. She still sees a lot of use in like Summoner Duels and stuff. And she also has Hardy Fighter, which I think I've heard people say is really good on Brave Hector, actually. In addition to Stance 3 and a Far Save. So very solid. But I already have one, so I don't need her. And then we've got Leguiarn. She's got a Trace skill, and then Rouse and Swift Sparrow. So all usable stuff. Just maybe not the most exciting. I personally would have put like Volk here. I was actually kind of worried when I did my Volk summons. I had a thought in the back of my mind. I was like, we might get a Hero Fest for the midpoint. What if they put Volk on there and I spend all these orbs on a banner where I could have gotten him for like way cheaper? But I guess fortunately for me that didn't happen. But yeah, I get that it's on theme. They wanted Moosebell and Niffle and then their champions, but I think Volk is just better because lethality is cool. Even like among Ascendants, I wouldn't have picked Leguiarn and Fjorm. I would have gone with like Iden or Marita. I don't know. Still solid though. We can work with it. So for this one, I think we're gonna go Leguiarn and Moosebell as backup for Dragon Wall and the Flore. And then Niffle or Fjorm. I guess Fjorm just because I'd like merges or the option to give Brave Hector the fighter skill. I'm not sure, but we'll start by sniping colorlesses. Try and get that extra Flore, even though I've still got some that I haven't used. I want to give one to Morgan, but I can't decide if I want to make her plus res or plus attack in addition to her plus speed. Also kind of want to keep one for Legendary Byleth as a treat for when I finally get him plus 10. And then the others I kind of want to save for like armor units, because armors that use like both def and res, getting both of those buffed up can be good. Garen could also be good for the same reason, maybe Xander. More defensive units, I think. Though like bumping up a unit's attack speed can also be solid. Oh, also like regular Corrin, get him plus speed because he's currently plus res, which is honestly not the right choice, but I wanted it for the meme perfectly rounded stats. So he's still plus res to this day, all these years later. So getting him plus speed would be kind of fun. Alright, Natasha. So far, nothing too exciting in these Setsuna, Saizo, and now Natasha. Not great colorless pulls. This, if I were willing to commit orbs to this, if I had orbs to commit, this would be a pretty good wheel, but alas, I don't have them. Legault, not helpful. Not helpful. And I think I mentioned that I really want like a Bound Hero battle for Moosebell and Niffle. I know they probably won't ever do it. If anything, they'd do Fjorm and Leguiarn, but I really want Moosebell and Niffle because I've got music I want to use for it. A lot of characters I want like specific things for them just because I have music picked out in my head already. As silly as that sounds. But we have had nothing of value here so far. Ah, there we go. There's a leg yarn. I know someone who has a pretty monstrous leg yarn, though hers has some merges, I think. Ooh, plus attack. That's probably pretty good. She probably wanted plus attack or plus speed. I think she actually built her leg yarn specifically to counter Ascendant Fjorm, which is hilarious. But yeah, I'm sure I can work something in with her. Like, she's probably just a solid nuke that I could use to snipe enemies. I can snipe Alm once he gets his refine. I can send her in, snipe Alm, and then Kanto out of the way. That would be fun. Also, 80 Far Trace might not be bad to save for like Ash, but I'll probably keep this one since she's plus attack. So there we go. There's one nice unit. We still have half our tickets to try and chase Dragon Wall for Papa Garen, but alas, no reds. So I guess we'll pull a green. Got our Ascendant Flurry, which is nice. Nice. Got one to toss around at someone. Oh, and we got the Fjorm. Unfortunately, this one does not give us the Flurry. Yeah, I've heard Hector is really good with Hardy Fighter. Neutralize effects that guarantee foes follow-up attack. Doesn't he already do that? Started turn 1. If foe special triggers grants special cooldown count -2. Foe's attack triggers special reduce damage by X. Too many words. I can't read that right now. Thanks, Fjorm. Leg Yarn gave me a Flurry and Fjorm gave me a headache, so wonderful. Alright, come on. Where's that Moosebell? Give us the scary guy. Give us the scary guy so that I can feed him to Papa Garen, the scarier guy. Papa Garen's gonna be the scariest guy of all. Although maybe now Garen wants that silly little, what was it, like a bulwark skill or whatever? The new Power Crept Obstruct. It'd be funny. It wouldn't be good, but it'd be funny. And I think that's hilarious. I think it's worth it if it's funny. Hawkeye is not worth it. He is not funny, and he needs to put a shirt on. Begone, sir. Begone, sir. Alright, 2 more tickets. Come on, Moosebell. Ba-ba-ba. No. It's a scary guy, but for a different reason. It's just that this guy pops up in my summons too frequently. That's why he's scary. Alas, we can't get both those reds, so we will just take this one on the left. Hope we get something good. Just a Tiki. I would have been fine with a reposition or a Fury, but just a Tiki. But next we have Heroes with Wrath. First of our revival summoning events, and we're going to pull red on this one. For Byleth in particular, for Ruptured Sky, I'd like to put that on someone. Maybe Male Morgan. I've also got that Male Byleth I got during the birthday summons that I haven't decided who to fodder to. Shinon wouldn't be a bad pickup either. He's got steady posture like Fjorm. Cool. Green as backup wouldn't be terrible, but we got the red and we got no greens, so fine by me. Give me a Byleth, please. Bah. Ah, well. Can't complain. Already off to a great start with 2 Ascendant Heroes. Alright, for this one, I think I'm gonna go Julian, just because low attack speed is good to have. I don't have anyone who can really make use of it and Close Foil at the moment, but... Or I guess I could put Close Foil and Caltrop on someone, but none of my daggers are bulky enough to use those either, so... but I think we'll go colorless for Julian, just because he's the most exciting unit on the banner. Gadri probably would have been backup, but Didn't get any blues anyway, so, you know. Linhart. I was just editing the free summons for last month, and Linhart popped up quite a few times. He has been very eager to impress me, but you gotta get that 3 Hopes design. Gotta get that on a Resplendent or something so that you can be super adorable. Alright, Heroes with Null Skills rerun. We're just gonna go for Corn Boy just because I like him the most. Backup. I guess probably Leon, so I could put Null Sea Disrupt on like Soleil. I think that'd be funny with her sword, even if she doesn't necessarily need it. But Marita still wouldn't be bad, but I've got like I think 2 copies of her just sitting around already, so gonna lean blue, green, red in that order. But we got a blue, so that's fine. Give us a free Corn Boy merge. Come on, give us that dreamy corn. No. I dream of corn, not the person who eats the corn. Come on. Get with the program, Effie. We don't need you. I got so many copies. For Heroes with Rally Skills, I think we're going to go Midori just because she also has the bow and close foil as additional fodder. But I don't desperately need any of these. Ophelia with Rally Up Attack. Kind of the coolest thing here because I don't really have a lot of Rally Up skills. But she also doesn't have other fodder. Same with Lou. And also Rally Up Res, I think, is less generally useful than Rally Up Attack. But, so I think we'll go red, blue as backup. We got 1 red, though, so that's fine. That is A-okay with me. Come on, something cool. Doesn't have to be Midori. Oh, another Kent. That is actually kind of cool. I don't have a lot of him. And he's got Reposition, which some might even say is more valuable than a Rally. I mean, realistically, it's not because it's very easy to get nowadays, but some might still say it. Just not me. I do have a lot of Reposition left over, but still not bad to have more. For Heroes with Gap Skills, kind of want to go... well, I guess we got Bride Lorem, so we don't really need her for a Binding Blade Dancer anymore. So I guess we'll just go for an Annette merge. Well, I guess we're gonna go for that Lorem. Still wouldn't be bad to have her. Always can use more dancers. Said we just got a Kaze. Not super exciting, but far from the worst thing we could pull from Colorless, so we're okay with that. And also, we're back over 300 orbs. Very exciting. We're slowly creeping back up there. Very slowly. Emphasis on the slowly. For Heroes with Bonfire, I don't really need any of these. Definitely don't need Memori anymore. Melody, Wyvern Flight is janky. Tech Def Solo isn't bad. But not like the best premium A skill. And then Owain isn't necessarily amazing by today's standards, but Blue Flame is still a premium special, but it could be good with new Oath skills that let you warp around and stuff. So I could see Blue Flame being a little more useful, but I've already got some extra copies, so I don't necessarily need him. But I think I'll pull blue just because I want to pull blue. Red is backup. Yeah, let's just grab one of these blues. Try and get a 4-star special, frankly. But don't desperately need anything from this batch. Nah. Gwen is very... nah. Alrighty, for Heroes with Joint Drive Skills. Gonna go for... Sarah here, because I could get Return and put that on Sakura, and I guess she could get some other fancy toys along with it. She really has a lot of fodder that makes it difficult to decide what I'd want to fodder, huh? Backup, they both have Joint Drive Attack, but Spurn is more useful, I think, than what Lilith has, so probably go for Chris as backup. So colorless, red, then blue, but we want to try and get a colorless. Well, never mind. Never mind. Sakura's not allowed to have fancy little return skill. Boo. Laszlo is also not helpful. Disappointing all around. This was a disappointing banner day. Blah. For heroes with form skills, we have Anna with her rally and joint drive speed, which I think is what we're going to go for. And then we have double red over here with Fina, who is actually super cute and I wouldn't mind a merge on. And Avel, who is not great. Actually, she might be good for Rickard's new sword because his sword seems pretty solid. But I feel like most infantry swords have better options. So if you wanted a normal pull unit to put that sword on, she might work because it's probably better than her guard sword. But yeah, I think we're gonna go blue. Red isn't terrible backup, but Avel is just not as exciting, and we got no blue, so I guess we are going to go for this. Would much rather have the Fina merge, honestly. Instead, we got a Ray, which is not super exciting, but whatevs. On heroes with solo skills, I think Julia's technically better. Because Panic Smoke could be valuable. I could throw that on like Kaze or someone. Or Summer Claude, actually. That'd be kind of funny. But I'd rather take the chance on double blue. And Ducella is still pretty solid as well with Def Res solo and Lola Tech. So gonna go for blue. Melody is not as good. Well, it's a good thing I wanted blue in this case, huh? Blue, 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 blue. No, just Sedith. Sedith, you're a funny guy, but you are not very good for fodder. Come on, man. Blah. Okay, for heroes with fury, I think I want to go for Byleth, just for extra ruptured sky fodder. Though, the other two aren't bad. I'd probably go Chris as secondary because Spurn is just pretty useful. I could throw that on like Anna or Sharena to make using them on bonus weeks for Arena less of a headache. But, well. Okay. No reds. Abel. Cool. For heroes with rain skills, not really a unit that isn't at least somewhat useful here just because rain skills rock. But we're gonna go blue. We got two options here. Attack Def Rain and Harsh Command from Aranis. And Farina has Attack Speed Catch 4, which is what I'm actually kind of hoping for. I already have one, but I'm going to fodder her soon. But I was thinking if I decide I want to build Rickard, which I am at least considering because his art is really cute. I was thinking I'd kind of want Attack Speed Catch for him. So I'm at least considering that. So would it be good to have another copy of her? We'll go blue. Just one. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Give us the blue. And instead we just got a Corrin. Meh. I don't think these particular free summons have been great. Unfortunate, but you know, I've been generally very lucky lately, so can't be too upset about it. Heroes with Iceberg. I don't have Kyria, so I kind of want her. But she has lull attack res, and Gwen has lull attack res plus better fodder. So even though I got a Gwen, I feel like she's just better to pull. I could get like lull attack res and joint drive res, or lull attack res and attack res push. Just seems frankly better. Although she does share with the much less impressive Fiora, so but I kind of want to pull blue anyway, so we'll try that. Got one, so pop this, hope for a Gwen, and if not, then we will live with it. And it's just a Claire. Very sad. Unexciting. Goodbye, Claire. Alright, we got heroes with rally skills. We got Paula with R-Dual Flying and Attack Res Rain, and Rally Attack Def. Pretty good, but I don't have a unit that needs Red Dual Flying at the moment. Ronan has Swift Stance 3 and Joint Drive Speed, and Rally Speed Res, which I still kind of want to get for Chris. And then Lou just has Rally Up Res. So I think we want to go blue, red as backup. One blue, perfect. And we just got nothing yet, just a Roderick. Blah. And to end our set of summer midpoint freebies, we have heroes with dual skills, featuring Azel the Gazelle, Aranis, and Pent, all actually pretty solid picks. I think I want to go with Azel, just because I'd like R-Dual Infantry 4 for Alphonse, but honestly his Joint Hone Speed is not as good as I think Attack Def Rain on Aranis or Times Pulse and Lull Attack Res on Pent. Like, I think Pent is the best one here, but we're going to go for red just because I actually do need that. Well, my choice has been made for me, once again. Alright, blue it is. Oh, well, we don't end with the featured hero, but honestly, we got something better. We got an Erica. So we get some Attack Def Menace and Surge Sparrow fodder. I might toss this on Ninja Corin. He can use Surge Sparrow and Attack Speed Menace. Although Surge Sparrow doesn't trigger if I'm using his Gale Force build, which is what I normally run on him. So I might save it, but I'm not sure. But it is still a fantastic pull for sure. Better than the Focus Hero in my opinion. So very pleased with that, actually. What a great way to end things on. Very funny that my only 5 stars were at the beginning and the very end. I actually forgot. I completely forgot that I actually got the 5 stars until I started editing this. And I saw them at the beginning, and then we had just a big stretch of nothing interesting at all. I'm glad that we ended on something interesting to make all those extra summons worthwhile. So we will just go ahead and bounce. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Best of luck to you guys on your summons, free or otherwise. And until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon signing out.